Mic check, mic check. How you doing? How you doing? What? Okay, we're gonna check YouTube for once. Why can't I hear anything? It's really fucking delayed. And really low. Is it my... Okay, we're gonna check YouTube for once. Why can't I hear anything? I think it's on sound. No, it should be fine. It's really fucking delayed. Really low. Is it my... I think it works. And then check Twitch, why wasn't it working on Twitch? And then check Twitch, why wasn't it working on Twitch? I think that's fine. Yeah, I think that's fine. Today is gonna be a shorter stream. I haven't been streaming a lot these days, but like, I know for a fact today gonna be shorter. Regardless, I think I'm going to go to... First, I just want to check out. I think I did it yesterday or today or whatever, like you should call it. Today's, yeah. So it's the only thing is added of code. I can also like mention that I went to the contest, but I think like people who know will ask me later, so I would rather wait for that. I would just check like my rank. I think I did like fine. Yeah, that's fine. At least like for one of my first competitions, I think that's cool. Yeah, day 8. So let's do some pardon me? Why does it pardon me? I just hiccup. Anyways, day 8. I would need example logs text, and I would have part 1.py and part 2.py. I'm like considering if I want to like streamline the process more or not. I've decided on not, just because like I don't know, like I haven't decided, to be fair. It was an actually bad thing. Oh, I mean, this is interesting. I think I see some potential for something either really easy or really fun. Regardless, I think I'm happy with it. Yeah, and let's do the example for on the roof on top secret Eastbourne installation. Well, do the things very huge and how much these lights like coming to emit soon of the next people. Oh no. No. What is this? Tell us each to a specific frequency indicated by a single lowercase letter. Uppercase letter or digits. The signal only applies its nefarious effect at specific antinodes based on the resonant frequency of the antenna. In particular, an antinode occurs at any point that is perfectly in line with two antennas or at the same frequency. Oh yeah, I think I know it. But only when one of the antennas is twice as far as the other. But that means that for any pair of antennas with the same frequency, there are two antinodes. one on each side of them. Oh yeah, I understand. So for these two antennas with frequency A, that another more first. Oh fuck! It also goes diagonal. I was like, oh, it doesn't go diagonal. Fuck. Yeah. Further on with the same frequency, create several antinodes. It will ideally add 4, but 2 are off the right side of them. So instead, only adds 2. Yeah. So this is 1, this is 1, and this is 1. Damn. Don't create antinodes in a count as different frequencies. However, antinode can occur at location that's certain However, antinodes can occur at locations that contain antennas. What are they certain? What the fuck? In this diagram, the lone antenna with frequency capital A creates no antinodes but has a lowercase a frequency antinode on its location. Fuck. How do I mark that then? The first example has antenna with 2 different frequencies. Okay, it looks like this, plus an antinode overlapping the top A frequency. The topmost A frequency overlaps with 0. There are 14 total unique locations that contain an antinode within the bounds of the map. The impact of the single, how many unique locations within. Okay, wait a second, now I need to. The topmost A overlaps with a 0. It does? Yeah, it does. There are 14 unique locations. Okay, the only thing I'm so it starts like this is the example. Yeah. My question is, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, well, no, this is not. My question is if like the distance, like I believe this was 0, or is it 0? It looks kind of weird. Is it omega? What's theta? I don't know. But can there be multiple, like for instance, A creates this and then O creates this and they're on the same position? Are they 2 unique or 1 unique? I'm probably gonna figure out on my own. So it's not an issue, it's just more a question. Oh, this is text. Pardon me. This is the part. How does Leetcode work? Just like in general, or like why is this fucked? Like, do you mean in general, or do you mean like this thing I'm doing now is not Leetcode, so I can show you some if like you have any specific questions, or is it just like yeah. For this, I would really need a reader who takes a file. No, this is incorrect. Start learning codes. I'm asking generally how is it supposed to work. Yeah, you know, I can show you some. I also started recently doing Leetcode. I do have like a CS degree. However, I never done like Leetcode before. But Leetcode is a great way to like practice more logic-based problem solving that are required for a lot of jobs. So like it depends on like what you're reasoning to. Did you say that? Yeah, we can just do some simple questions. Let's okay. We can do today's. I did it earlier. Maybe not. This might be actually a little bit hard. At least I thought it was hard because like I need to use repline. Essentially, let's just do the simplest, which is two-sum. I think that's like the... Yeah, I think it would help you in game development, but this might be controversial. Like you should practice Leetcode, obviously. However, I actually think specifically with game development, I think it's almost better to just do game development, like learn because there are a lot of different like aspects. May I ask like what your level is at? Like just like I would love to like give you some pointers and point you in the right direction, but I just need to like understand what level you are at. I made a few games like for school project, but I'm not a game developer. But I understand enough to at least give you. Cool. I'm gonna give you I'm gonna check you out when it happens. I think I need to go to I think I need to go to Twitch to add you. No, I will check you out. But like you just started like no what should I say? Absolutely no experience, or is it? I'll check it out. Absolutely no experience, or is it? Yeah. I'll check it out. Yeah, well, like that's awesome. But I kind of want to know like what your level like. It's absolute basically integers only. Okay. I think there are two ways for you to like improve at least quickly. One is more theoretical, while one is more practical. I think I almost want to go the practical way in the beginning, just because like I assume you have a lot of drive and the wish to be successful. Because the theoretical approach is to learn a lot of the basic algorithms and the basic like fundamental building blocks for everything related to computer science. It might be a tedious process. I completely understand. I gone through it myself. Like I know how annoying it is in the beginning. But like I think it's really important that to go through it regardless. Or you can just go with the practical approach. You need to go both. Like it depends on which one you want to start with. I think I would recommend the practical one. Just go to YouTube, find streamers, find whatever who like do game development and understand. Oh, like just try to follow. There are millions of guides that tell you like, oh, where do you start, etc., etc. Just learn. Just try yourself. Just do whatever. Anything is like at your level at least. Is everything is a good experience. Like you will learn something from it. So it doesn't matter as much in the beginning. However, you will need to go to the theoretical approach and the practical approach to succeed. I think that's the secret between like every single like programming job or whether I was gonna use Unity on streams. Yeah, but Unity is a great place to start. I don't think I have it on this computer. I made something in Unity like way back when as many years ago. But Unity is definitely a great place to start. Is it anything specific within like game development you want to do, or is it you want to be like one of those indie solo developer that does everything, or do you want to specialize in one specific aspect? Because if so, I can at least I used to know a bit, but I'm using C. Yeah, great. But yeah, I agree. I think as also like C++ is better for game development in general. Python is it's just simply too slow. Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, but that's great. That's a big step already. So you're not starting from complete scratch because like I will assume a lot of, not a lot, but some of the like components you will be familiar with when you work with it. I think if I was you, I would just simply, yeah, just make whatever project you want. It can be as shit as you want, but like just trying to like try it out. I think that's a quick way to learn like the basics. Yeah, but then I will assume a lot of. So okay, I'm just trying to figure out like exactly what is needed for you. So you have like the design, the modeling background, um, because for if you want to be an indie developer like sole dev, that's requires so much more because you need to be reasonably good at basically everything, or you will need to outsource it, which costs more money. So it depends on your budget too, because there are so many aspects. For instance, like things that I don't think about is like story. Do you have a writer, or are you going to be the writer yourself? Music. Are you a musician, or do you need to outsource it? This is not crucial. I think still like the crucial is to learn the programming aspect. Then I be honest that I don't know if Leetcode is a good place to like at least start. I think it's nice to know a lot of these things, but I don't think it would be as relevant to you as it probably should. But like, yeah, I can show you some Leetcode. I'm creative in that stuff, so just code about animation is missing. Yeah, yeah, but that's great to hear. Um, but, okay, I can just explain like the coding questions. For instance, this one, they're not necessarily helping you to like find logic. These questions are more like brain teasers. It's more problem solving. While problem solving is extremely important for game development, I would say what's more important for game development is game development. So I would just go to different YouTube channels, YouTube videos, and just yeah, sit down, learn the basics of how Unity works or how different things works in the process. I wouldn't say ignore lead code, or like you can ignore lead code in the sense that this is just a one format of problem solving. What I mean, like, because lead code relies heavily on algorithms and data structures, which is something you will like need to know further down the road. But I don't think like lead code is the way for you to learn it. I think it's better for you to learn it from practical experience and also theoretical, like reading about it. Take the time, invest time into learning the theoretical ones. But I think lead code still has its benefits. Like it's easy problem solving, and sometimes you can see like, oh, wait a second, this. Yeah, I would at least go do that. You can, like I said, I'm not a game developer myself. This is just like my opinion based on like what I know from different fields. Right, but yeah, yeah. So if I was you, I would go. Yeah, so if I was you, I would focus more on Unity. Just figure out what the fuck Unity is, what functions are there, how to make a basic game. Just start with the basic one. Learn the fundamentals and then build upon it. And then you can, for instance, use some lead code or some at least algorithm data structures to build upon the fundamentals. But the fundamentals will forever be specifically for game development. Since a lot of my background is from, yeah, no problem. But like a lot of my background at least is from more web development and software development. Uh, Like I said, I have made games for school project, but that's not something I would say I know. Someone that I really like, you probably might have heard of him. He streams a lot too. It's Pirate Software. This man. Yeah, no problem. But this man, one of my favorite like YouTubers ever, and he made um fuck, what was that game called? Heartbond. And he's made a lot of it, and he's really like, this man is knowledgeable and he's funny. I recommend you to like check him out at least. Yeah, indie game studio based out of Washington, and he has a lot of like, he teaches you a lot about like specifically game development. Here he's more like, on YouTube he's more, yeah, the videos are more fun than they are learning experiences. However, he will bring up points that are really like interesting that you will like need to think about. So I think he is awesome. But yeah, we can go to a standard Leetcode. This is the first question of every question. So the way you usually should do Leetcode is not like, there's never one singular way of doing things. This is the way I prefer. But obviously you need to read the text. For me, I've done, I would say two to 300 like Leetcodes, so I kind of know like the structure. So I will like speed through it. That's not necessarily what you should do. You should read through it and understand exactly what the question is. Like you won't even like think, oh, what's up? Well, what am I gonna do now? Yeah, but understand it thoroughly and understand like what this means. If you need to, which I do a lot of times, I will draw it out. This is what we call a dry run. Dry run is essentially manually going through the code. This is horrible, like drawing, but like I do it for a lot. I think I have a better one, like which might be like more understandable. I've done pigeonhole break. That's the okay. It's not a good drawing, but I kept it because I explained I would say not a complex algorithm, but an algorithm that I did not learn from school, that I needed to learn on my own. That has essentially 3 steps, and I explained it with pictures to understand, like make it simpler. So I learned more from that, and also some of the viewers also like, oh, that finally makes sense. But yeah, you read through it, and unfortunately that this is like crux of Leetcode. That's why like I'm slightly more hesitant to like push you towards Leetcode unless that you would like require that. Just I'm confused. I get to draw. Okay. If I'm confused, I get. Yeah, I like. You don't need to draw, but like that's what I prefer. But essentially, it's a draw. What I refer to as a dry run. You just do it manually. You don't use the code to go through. Like you see, like, oh, on these steps, I create a dictionary for indexed range. Okay, I go through every single element in nums, and like you know like exactly what different things do. So for instance, if I were to do a dry run on the, I don't need to explain that because that's more advanced. The only thing I don't like about Leetcode is that if you don't know something, it's really difficult to like figure out the answer on your own. Most of the questions are designed with like a few algorithms in mind. They're not difficult, but if you haven't seen one, like for instance Tucson, it's the easiest of all questions. That's the reason it's the first question of all. It's like you need to know this to even do anything. This is basic. So you will need to know how basic fundamental coding works to even solve any questions. So for instance, I would never like want you to learn a language using Leetcode. I would just, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, for me, like, it sometimes annoys me that it's structured this way, but remember, the reason I'm doing Leetcode is to practice becoming a software developer, which, while this is not necessarily used as much in the work, it's extremely important for it into use, and that's the reason like I do it this way. However, for you, I would just find resources on game development. I can also talk. I have some friends who actually work in different game development firms, who will give much better like detailed explanation of things. But yeah, so I wouldn't jump right to Leetcode. However, a lot of the things you learn from Leetcode are also really important for programming as a whole. But specifically game development, I just honestly, it's just searching Unity guide or whatever, just like the most basic shit. Yeah, boom, watch this. He seems like a smart guy. He's 4 million views, probably a good place to start. You can also have he's not a game developer, but he's like great at explaining concepts in less than 100 seconds. So you get a overview of what you're getting into. And like, yeah, you can also see some more humorous things. Awesome. Yeah, I even watched this. I think I remember this. This was really fascinating. But yeah, and also figure out like I said, I'm not as familiar with all the the frameworks and languages used for game development. So I don't know if Unity is the right step, for instance. I would assume so, because I know for a fact it's so popular and used for a lot of games. I don't know if it's the best one for you. So you be prepared to realize that, oh, Unity is not something for you. That, for instance, Unreal Engine for some fucking reason would work better. Who knows? I assume Unity is a great place to start though. So, and there are also like, I think oh, what is that? Roadmaps. Yeah, exactly. Great mentality. That's uh, r- route map game. Is that game? Roadmap. What the fuck were I? Roadmap. Like, see, for instance, this is a great place. Oh fuck! Why is this color scheme so horrible? Oh my fucking god! This is absolutely atrocious. What the fuck? Okay, sorry. Like I said, I've been a web developer before, so this is like, what the fuck? This is annoying me. But yeah, so this shows like what is needed for each like aspect of game development, and it's a great place to like understand, yeah, a lot of different things specifically for like, yeah, like game development. For me, I seems slightly better for, yeah, but this was actually a horrible way to do it. See, for instance, here, I think you already know a lot of these things. You just don't know how to implement it. But a lot of these things are essential for you, as you have background in what modeling, 3D modeling, because yeah, you will understand perspective, you have projection, orientation, angular velocity, like a lot of the more sciencey things. I think you would like handle well. And then here's like, oh, game engine, Unity is here. native, I wouldn't go for it. I think that you wouldn't require a lot more background in programming. Godot, I haven't heard about that much, but I know it's important. Yeah. But yeah, I would recommend one of the C derivatives, either C sharp or C++. If like, I think like if you could, C++ is great just because it's so. Yeah, yeah, exactly. But just stick with one of those, one of the big ones, because you're in beginning. You don't know exactly where you want to go in the future, and there are great ways to start. And see here, it starts to get more closer to like sort and sweep. The question I just showed you here is a sort and sweep. Yeah, I also heard about the same things. So, for instance, where sort and sweep. This is exactly what I'm talking about. You need to sort, like you need to create a sweep line, which is an algorithm. It's a specific algorithm to how to sort things. I will not go in detail like how this specific thing works because it's not necessary for you now. Start with the basics. But yeah, this I learned from doing Leetcode. So there are definitely values to being good at Leetcode too, but not essential. There's so many other things I would rather you focus on. And since you already have a modeling background, I mean like a 3D modeling background, I think that's better. I think it would be easier for you to go into game development than, for instance, for me, because the only thing you would need to learn is how Unity works and how to code. Like, it's difficult, but I think it's more difficult if I were to learn how to do 3D modeling. Exactly. And people are generally really helpful. I started less than 3 weeks ago, and like a lot of people have helped me on my journey already, and I'm miles ahead of where I started. This is like, I'm actually surprised that I get to Paris nuts. Like this aspect, I think I would be great because like my degree is in artificial intelligence, so as specifically these are great things to know. However, it depends on the game you're making, how important they are. But yeah, this is a good roadmap. Yeah, I'm gonna check something else. For instance, this will be taught more like specifically through understand the basics. Exactly. Yeah, no problem. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Understand the basics, learn one of these languages, because they are used most for gaming, and the reason they are used more is because they are really efficient. For instance, personally, I think Python is the closest you can get. Not the closest, but like it's really close to how we humans talk to each other. It's a high level programming language. While C sharp and C++, like C sharp is middle and C++ is even lower. It's closer to how the machine understands things. And like I said, like fundamental concepts like algorithm data structures, and this is what you can learn from Leetcode. But you just need the fundamentals. And if you're just learning fundamentals, I don't think Leetcode is exactly where you are. Object-oriented programming, you can also learn from Leetcode. But for these, I would rather you just watch some random videos and just like try to figure it out. And here, yeah, it's fun. Like actually, a lot of the points I've talked to, even though like that's not my background, but because I understand the background of other fields that are similar to game development. Because yeah, essentially I know how to be a developer, just not a game developer. Yeah, exactly. That's why I like also ask you if you want to be solo or not. I prefer not to be solo in anything. I think it's always better to be in a bigger team because um, there's like a saying, the sum of what blah 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 is greater than well, I don't remember. Cool. So you if it's okay to ask, you're really young now. Really, you're 16 is my question. So you're still in high school, I would assume. Then you have so much time. Like, dude, don't worry about it. Just start doing it, and in 5, 10 years from now, you probably be one of the best. Who knows? Because you 16 is a young age to start programming. I didn't learn how to start programming until I was like 20, 21 or something. And maybe like even like it depends on the country you're located in and how your family's economic situation looks like. But probably a college degree would be awesome in specifically computer science. I think that's a great way to like learn all the basics and be forced to understand them. But like I said, it depends on like how the school system is structured for you. Yeah, exactly. Just make projects, and if you start as early as you're doing now, dude, you will have the best resume ever. If you already, oh, this is what I did when I was 16. They were like, what the fuck, you did it at 16. That's awesome. So like, make some few projects, put it on GitHub, and take it from there. This I think you would just do by default. And yeah, like Unity. Yeah, just like I said, collaborate and network. Find other people. I don't study in school, but I got good grades, so I can focus on coding easily as a side. Yeah, but like, are you in high school or are you in college/university? But like I said, if you're just in high school, you have so much more time, and like I said, don't worry about it. You don't need to like focus on studying it. When I can say like this. When I started my master's degree, or it's an integrated master's, um, high school exactly. You're so young. You have the whole world. You have so much time, dude. You are. This is awesome that you start so early. So fuck yeah. I hope you do well. But essentially, like when I started my university, I didn't know a single line of code. I had never coded in my whole life. And with me, I had other people who are similar to me, and I also people who had coded from when they were fucking 9 years old or something. That were like great. And truth be told, they had a competitive edge over me. They were better at a lot of the courses than me, just because they'd done it started so early. I managed to like keep up and surpass them later, but because I use other skills I have acquired through my life that are not necessarily relevant for computer science in itself, but more relevant in terms of discipline and human interaction. But that was my way of learning things. I leveraged a lot of networking, understanding, and learning from others. While some will like focus more, start be like dependent on their own skills. Yeah, I didn't even see it. Develop soft skills, extremely important. But that's important if you want to work in a team. I hope you want to work in a team in the future because without a doubt, uh, that's always better. Uh, it's really difficult to be a solo indie game developer. There are very few successful ones, and the successful ones are worldwide known, obviously, but 90% of all will fail. However, if you manage to get into a team, gain the experience and the wealth of knowledge they have, and then do a solo indie development. I think that's a better chance. Then you know all the fundamentals. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that's my point. Don't worry about it. You don't need to worry about any of this. I have a friend who has like a similar story to you. He is um That's why I'm doing Twitch on the side. Maybe a game will pop up from my Steam. Yeah, yeah, and that's awesome. But yeah, I have a friend who's like similar to you, who also dreamt up. Actually, two that you both the one I'm not as close to, but other he studied computer science with a specialization in game development. So yeah, but yeah, I wouldn't actually say you're almost too young to even like need a plan. Just do what you did with 3D modeling. Just do exactly the same thing just for programming and game development. Don't overthink it. Just like, yeah, do it. Stream. Yeah, like you said, you're gonna stream tomorrow. Fuck yeah, I will. Hopefully, I will have time to watch it. I will check your stream out. And yeah, just have fun. Don't worry about it. Yeah, but like I said, I have friends who are similar to you, and I never. Oh, there's something that I actually might recommend you. I need to think if this is a smart thing to recommend or not. Yeah, exactly. No, I reckon you have a passion. That's not what I work. I I'm wondering if I would recommend you to try out Scratch. Have you heard about Scratch? This is a I wouldn't say like a great. It's a great place for young people to learn. Is my point. I like I said had no experience in coding. It's not a complete truth because I knew how to. Yeah, I think that's a great place to start because a lot of the fundamental things that you wouldn't think is like in Scratch, they explain like, oh, when okay, because this is essentially programming. It's just like this is what we call on a high level. It's no code programming. So no code means like you don't need to code it yourself. You just drag and drop shit and things will happen. So for example, when when I click start, I will move 10 steps and then turn, and then we have like, oh, looks. I will do this, and then yeah, yeah. We can also have one spaces per. Wait 1 second, and then I want to let's say x and y change size by 10. Yeah, hello, and when it's yeah. And people have made like ridiculous like that. Like I said, when I was younger, I didn't know how to program when I started university. However, I played a lot of Scratch, or I created a lot of games in Scratch when I was younger. I also knew how to program, or at least know how to code something in Excel when I was a kid. So that's like where I had a somewhat more competitive edge than other who had nothing to start with. But this is a great place to start, actually, just to understand the basics. I still think you should just start with Unity. Skip this step. However, since you're so young, you could actually just
Like I talk to you like you're really like a child. It's not my. That's not the intention. It's more just like you don't need to go for the heavy lifting right now. You can just start with building the foundation. So when you do the heavy lifting, it's not that heavy anymore.
But yeah, Scratch is great because like you can see some of the games that they are ridiculous now. I remember like back in my day when I played it was like so simple. Like I think yeah, for parents, for educators. Yeah, and Scratch is something that's free and it's made by MIT and it's used for a lot. Yeah, yeah, but the reason I mentioned like why Scratch might be useful is the way of thinking. The way to think is different than how you would normally think in computer science. So for me, I noticed with a lot of my friends, the friends who's like managed to like graduate, and my friends who ended up dropping out. It's not something I would worry about, but you just need to like understand how to think like a computer, think more like non-human, and either you have it or you don't. I don't think you can force you to. However, I think you mentioned something like you did great in. Yeah, you get good grades. Good grades are usually a good indication of your ability. It's not about intelligence. It's more about like yeah, if you are able to see the world the way computer science is seeing the world. Another like example is like you probably experienced yourself. Some people are just naturally good at math, and some people are just not. Even though the people who are not might be really intelligent, really smart, and have a lot of knowledge, they're just unable to comprehend the mathematical logic. It's nothing to do with intelligence. It's just like if you're not able to see the world that way, you're just not able. And same with computer science. A lot of things is like either you get it or you don't. But yeah, are there any interesting games? Yeah, like this is remix. Like I haven't used Scratch. I have no idea what this is. Twice. Okay, move the play with mouse as much as possible. If you can increase that. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. That was an example of a game. Super simple. Super. Yeah. I think. I know I shouldn't do is push my limit. Yeah, don't make a full game right away. Or like you could make something really simple, like oh, I want to recreate snakes in Unity, or whatever. Like really simple. Then it's fine. Then I think actually it's a lot of learning. Yeah. But yeah, you seem like a insightful person. You seems like you have done your research, so I think you're on a good path to success. So just start streaming, start working, and have fun. And like I get the impression that you also think the same, but like ensure like you don't burn out. Like your passion is always like you have passion for it, that you truly want to improve, because I think that's like the biggest um, like advantage you can have. But like I said, you're 16, you're still in high school or whatever, you have a lot of time. Don't I wouldn't say like game development is like I prefer like
having higher education, you might not even need it if you start this early. And after high school, if you're lucky, maybe you have a break on your Twitch and make something awesome and people are supporting you. There are a lot of YouTubers who like showcase their story. Yeah, exactly. A lot of games are like. There's also, oh fuck, this is a boxing in the game that I think was like really fun. Boxing in the. Yeah, this guy, perfect. He's tracked his like whole process of creating this game with like a lot of different like he's using, yeah, he even discusses which engine is right for you. But I remember like watching him in the very beginning. I think it was this or something like in the very beginning, like he took time like to like, yeah, learning. I think this is a great place to like see how a person, the process of creating a game. So I would recommend this guy. This game looks awesome. I haven't played on it, and it's fucking on Nintendo Switch now, apparently. Yeah, apparently it's on Nintendo Switch. Yeah, yeah, exactly. This is the motherfucker. So check him out. I recommend him. He's awesome. So Pointy Pants. There are other like just search on like indie game development, and you will probably find a lot of like. Yeah, like see, this is like the reason that you should make a game right away. Like 96 makes no money. You will only see like what's the greatest, the best ones. Like for example, Stardew Valley is the perfect example of like a super successful indie game. But yeah, just take your time, watch some videos. Don't worry. And you see like this is like it takes time. It's not like oh you would do it in a week. It takes years to actually succeed. This yeah, this is another game that I also really enjoy.
I almost deleted.
Oh fuck.
I almost deleted.
Yeah. Yeah. But awesome. Yeah, like keep it. But yeah, I thought this guy had more about his. I thought he had more videos out, but apparently not. This is a cute indie game that I think it's like, yeah, people are really enjoying. Who else am I thinking of?
I almost deleted this ability from my game.
But yeah, just be prepared that this is a tough road to go down. It's not a lucrative job. Like most of the programming world are lucrative jobs. You get high earning jobs. The only thing is like game developers are usually not that well paid, and they're expected you to be so much more like more than they're paying you for. But don't give up because of that. Yeah, for instance, you see like a lot of people have a full-time job and they do in the game development. Yeah, but don't think about these right away. Just think about learning the fundamentals. Learn how to use a specific language suitable for game development, and learn a framework or engine. And then you can just start trying out things.
If you don't think of the money, you won't click. That's how I see it. Yeah. But yeah, do your best. I think. Yeah, and I have faith in you. But like I said,
you can do some Leetcode on the side, but I wouldn't force you to do it. I would rather you invest more time into the basics, the more fundamental things of game development. However, like I said, Leetcode is always a good thing to learn because you learn a lot of more practical ways to solve problems.
but yeah, if you want, like, for instance, tackle one of these questions, like, this is Alan code. This is like a coding challenge each Christmas, and every day there are 2 new tasks you need to solve, and some are really fucking difficult, and some are nice. I can see like how difficult this is based on stats. Yeah, this was the difficult one. I can see already. Because like in the beginning, basically everyone is able to make them. Then it starts to get fewer and fewer. So this might also be a difficult one. So I can take you to my approach. I don't remember exactly where I was when you joined the stream. So this is not Leetcode. This is just standard problem solving. Because they are different formats. But they're based on the same principles that you need to do things. So I do this in Python because this more, in my opinion, I think Python is the most suitable for basic problem solving. So I would keep this as a matrix. Like this is something like I don't want you to do in the very beginning. But I can do it because I know like what is correct and what is not. So I can like do use some AI for it. But I would recommend you, the only way you're gonna use AI is to ask basic like, oh, what does this mean? You can ask these questions. Don't use AI to code. I will do some just because like, yeah, I can't be bothered to write the code, but I know how the code, like, if I know if it's wrong or not. Essentially, you only use AI on things to speed up your, yeah. And yeah. So, fuck, what is happening? Anyways, so essentially, I don't know how much you read about the question. It's a slightly difficult one, and I had some questions. I tried to understand it. I'm not certain about it, so I need to test it out. I have a concern essentially. Yeah, if an else, dude, awesome. That's a great place to start. And I'll probably show you some like really basic things you probably like you would know. Because like if you think about the very fundamentals, it's not that hard. I even have a course that I would see to get if I can still find the. I think it's on YouTube actually. Yeah. Yeah, then these are like the very basic things you need to learn how to use. And unfortunately, it's in Norwegian. But my what is that called in English? That's my question. But yeah, this is like, oh, how to do math, how to do plus minus the division. And this is, modulo is something, I wouldn't say complex, but it, like I said, it's a completely different way. Yeah, I mean, but my point is like you don't need to worry about this being Python. Like I'm not saying you should learn this because this is in Norwegian. I don't assume you know Norwegian, and you don't need to learn Norwegian. My point was like these topics are what you need to learn in C or C sharp or whatever. So it's essentially like a lot of math, how to do strings, input, boolean, if, else, and the logic operators, and an and, or, and not. Then it goes to functions. Functions is what I do here. I'm creating a function. Yeah, return, I don't know, oh, the scope, local and global variables, libraries, indexing, slicing. Yeah, great place. And then we have like for loop and while loop, and pass, break, continue. It's like the very basic things. I can talk about it when, for instance, matrix. That's something like I just did. Like I created a matrix. So, yeah, and this is incorrect. I see it should be day 8, and I want to take in from examples. Like this is more specific in how, like a specific thing you don't need to learn as of now. But yeah, so I printed, I create the matrix. This is what I created. So now in this case, luckily it's not that many different, and now I'm trying to figure out like the smartest way of creating this. Yeah, start there. So I can at least explain like how I think. Okay, I see this is what I have. I can try to explain the question quick for you. Essentially the task is that I get a matrix and I will create pairs between similar letters or digits or logos or whatever, like a symbol essentially. So these 4 are the same and these 3 are the same. So I need to find how many, essentially, okay, this is like how the answer to the question. So I see these 2. So I would take the distance from this to this and create an antinode here, and same thing, distance from here to here this way, and antinode here, and I do it for every single pair. So like there are some here, there's some here, there are here. This one was more difficult to see, but this one was in. This is another one. This, what is this referring to? Oh, it's this and this. Okay, that was difficult to see. No, it's this and this. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to see that. So I need to like mark these spots. So instinctively, I think I will do something that's called a high level. I don't know if it's high level. I think it's called high level programming, which doesn't mean like it's complex or something. It just means like I take from a higher level of understanding. I look at it and be like, oh, what happened? Okay. I look at it from a broader perspective and see like, oh, what do I need to solve this? So instinctively, I want to create a dictionary that keeps track of all different positions of the node. I will create a super simple way of doing it. It's not optimal. Optimal meaning that it will be slower than what's. yeah. Well, thanks for joining. I will be thinking all this before. Yeah. Looking forward to your stream. It's almost 1 a.m. So okay. Yeah, I look forward to your stream. I hope I will be able to catch it. And good luck. But essentially, I can still talk through this. So what I want to do is to create a dict text matrix. If not equals to dot, I want to create use this as a key. If matrix not indict equals to I j, I think I will use default dict actually. So from collections import default dict and to a default dict with a tuple. Then I don't need to do it this way. Is it? Yeah, this is on the equals. Is it appended? Return dict. It should be a list, shouldn't it? Oh. Yeah, exactly. Now I have this. And now I need to find this to this, this to this, this to this, and this to this, this to this. Yeah, great. And now I have this to this, this. Okay. Find anti nodes from dict. Antennas equals to so we'll take antennas. Not necessarily antennas even. For key in okay, for key in antennas, for key in antennas, this is not what I necessarily want. Okay, what does this?
Antennas. No. Find of antennas.
Like, what does this read?
Yeah, this is not what I wanted. Okay, for key. It's not okay for x y
In
antenna key.
or maybe it's for
E in range of len of antennas key. X1 Y1 antenna Y, yeah.
key of J. Cool. It should also probably return the length. Okay, it's n.
Okay, I kind of also want to know nm equals to the, yeah, perfect.
Is that true? Is the n an m?
M. Let's just print them out. Yeah, I don't even, yeah, the. Oh, where is, oh, it's not dict anymore, it's antennas. Antennas. This tuple indices must be an internal collection. What? Okay, what's the issue here? Give me a second, copy this and okay, fair, it works like this, then we can have an m equals to then and m, and this was this one, and I would like to an m
Matrix. Yeah, I think that's about it. So it's A first. Let
also I also want to print matrix or antennas. Okay, what? Mm-hmm. 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 And yeah. Okay, let's look at 1 and 2. Okay. Yeah, the 1 8. Is that 8? That doesn't seem like 8. Oh, it's an 8. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I didn't know. So this and this will be it's just the absolute, shouldn't it? Yeah. X this. Yeah, exactly. And Y. Yeah, exactly. They will never be the same, they're unique. So that would be plus and that would be minus. How do I know which direction it should go? No, that's not what I want. Okay. How do I know when to plus I want to do minus? I think I actually shouldn't do it this way. Okay, in this case, fuck. How do I know which one to go for? Because this would be these two. Oh, my voice sounds so weird. It sounds like robotic, even though, wow, this is weird. There's a trip bay, echo. Oh, it's extremely, I notice here, but not as much here. Why is my clock incorrect? Oh, because in half an hour delay. Oh, because in half an hour delay. Testing 1 2 3. How you doing? Testing 1 2 3. How you doing? I like this when it just becomes more and more. I think that's fun. Yeah, create antinodes. But how do I know that? I kind of just want, okay, print x test xy. Because this should be minus, obviously.
should be plus. This should be negative this plus. So it's 3, 8, and 0, 5. No, that doesn't sound correct. That doesn't sound correct. What is blah? Oh. It's minus. It should be plus this and minus this. Is this the same for all of them? Let's look at the 3 here. Okay. So this is 5, 6, and 8, 8, I would reckon, and this 9 exactamento. Okay. Okay, I think I think I first is plus and second is minus. No, first is plus, second is minus. Okay. Minus. This should be anti 1, anti 2. Oh, yeah, why did I do it like that? It should be equals. And then print out anti-1 and 2. So for these 3, or a pair of 6 essentially, Oh, it's because, let's just look at this one. It's 8 and 9, I think that was the last one. Which seems to be correct, fuck yeah. Then we can do the middle one, what I will assume would be, okay, it's this and this, then this and this. So let's do the first one. First one would be 2 and 4, which is this one. No, it's for this one. Maybe it doesn't matter. I will actually just assume it worked perfectly. Okay. So I don't need, okay. If anti yeah, exactly, I need it for n. is greater or equals to 0, and it's less than n, and anti is greater. Anti 1, yeah. Shouldn't it... Oh.
It's taken a lot of time for... Oh, it's not. It's just not printing anything? Okay. To be fair, that doesn't matter. Because it returns 2, which is not what I want.
Mm-hmm. There's one too many. There's one too many.
¿Por qué? I'm actually gonna check all these. This looks suspicious.
Okay, 011, I would assume it's this one. Because there are 6 here, and... Oh? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay.
This is good. Yep, that's good. 5, 6.
There's... Oh yeah, there's actually one here. Isn't it? The first one has an antenna with 2 different frequencies. So that can create plus an antenna overlapping the top A frequency. Is that the reason? I will... Okay, let's go to 7-0. I assume this is the one. And yeah, it was easy to find. 4-9. I think it was 11-10-9, yeah. 0 and 6. Yep. 6 is, it's like this one. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 3. So it's like this one, yeah. I think 5, 1. Gotcha. 3, 4. Gotcha. 11, 10. 11, 10. Yeah, 11, 10 is this one. And 10, 10 is this one. I would assume this is 7. Yeah. And this is, yeah, 7. And 1 and 3 should be that, yeah. So this is not 1 because it's overlapping. That should be easy enough. Yeah, okay. Oh, it will fuck up the runtime so much. It will fuck up the so much. I know the issue is because it already. What would be the easiest way to do this? All antennas. Why would I summon? I don't want to summon. It's like a list. Of and valid equals to yeah, okay, gotcha. Okay, let's hope this isn't too horrible. I know already this is gonna be horrible. No, it was fucking quick. Too low.
I just need to.
There's not that many, to be fair.
I just want to check like if this is the reason. I wouldn't assume so. I assume this would be incorrect. Exactly.
Exactamente. ¿Por qué? No sé.
Okay, let's just try 361. It would be funny if like. No, there's on 6s. Pretty fucking sure this is the one. I know for a fact this is not gonna work, but now it's debugging time. Okay,
so among some of them that are removed,
so some are removed erroneously, essentially. Just out of curiosity, is it because I mixed up N and M? That might be correct actually. Ooh. It didn't change at all. Which is peculiar, to be fair. Oh, and then my M is the same size. Stupid fuck. To be fair, it's not that many to. It's like 32. Oh. I can do a binary search. In 5. But I can figure it out. I don't even know where to start.
No, sorry, I I wasn't aware you were streaming. What time was it? Ah, cool. That's the one I'm doing. I'm trying to debug. Yeah, this is not gonna help me. Oh, what is this? No. What the fuck happened? Weird. Yeah, but I still need to do it first. I have a feeling that some of these are not. Okay. Print antennas. This is gonna be a horrible way of finding shit. Absolutely horrible. Day 7, that was bad. I managed to do it, but it was bad. I think. Oh no, this was fine actually. I was just backtracking. No, this was just backtracking. I was thinking of this one. I fucking hated because I did it in a so inefficient way. And by the way, I competed in the contest, the weekly yesterday. Could I? Yeah, I did a contest. It went okay, like pretty in the middle. Um, and normally top 4,000. Yeah, exactly. But what annoys me, they happened on every single Q3 of all the contests I competed in. It's like, I know how to solve it, I just fucked up. Like, I wasn't able to implement it properly. Like, I know I need to use a prefix sum here. Yeah, I know, I assume I would need to use a prefix sum. But I just couldn't, I wasn't able to make it work. I think maybe I deleted it. But it passed, like, I think it passed
yeah, like it passes basically all of them, but because I looked at the USCO and saw the constraints and saw that the odds is 2 times 10 to the fifth, which should be n log n time, like maximum. Yeah. So I know I needed a prefix sum to do it properly. Because the way I did it is O of n to the factor to the power 2. What?
Yeah, I don't fucking know what this means. Accumulate? What was that? I remember you talked about it before. Okay. That was that. Yeah. Well, I didn't remember that at least. So I knew it was prefix sum, which annoyed me. The same with like the, yeah, I was just unable. But to be fair, like I don't know prefix sum well enough. Like I wouldn't be able to like, even though it's 5 lines. Like I still don't know the 5 lines, so it wouldn't. But yeah, but like I said, like I knew I needed prefix sum. I just wasn't able to do it correctly, at least. And the same thing happened. And yeah, the same thing happened to this one, I think. Yeah, like I knew or should have known, should be an answer, that I should do use either is prime or even using, I think it's Arato-Nice sieve, is that what it's called? To like create all the primes. I was like contemplating if I should do it or this way. Regardless, I knew my sieve of Arato-Thenes, I don't know, and I knew like I should have used Dijkstra. And before that, like I kind of know like all of this. Like I kind of know like what I should have done. I was just not able to do it. But according to LCC and my predicted score, my new rating predicted after this is uh, this is the old rating from the previous contest, because right now I'm at, oh wait, no, yeah, right now I'm only 1,500. After the first one they assumed I would join here, and after this one I would join here, right, plus 100 euro. Yeah, I saw it. Oh, you used the heat pop way. And I saw like some of the other submissions also did it that way. yeah, regardless, um, I'm like surprisingly quickly starting to achieve my goal. My goal is only 1,700. I think 1,700 is good enough for me. I don't feel like I need more than this. But now I might push for 1,750. Then I can brag I'm top 10%. But yeah, I think I can reach it, but remember that like that's not my goal necessary. I think it's fun, but if it was up to me, I would rather use my time on other things. The reason I'm doing it now because I know I'm lacking. I need to improve on this for potential jobs. But the reason I want to get a job is because I want to focus on my hobby, which is music. So I don't think like I appreciate your support. Like it's not a something about that. Like I really appreciate you're always trying to like, oh, you can do better. It's just like to become even better. I feel like I have to invest so much more time into something that like I like it. It's just that I like other things more. But who knows? I might. Yeah, I play bass, guitar, and the piano, and I also do vocals, which is yeah. I don't think yeah. My piano is I have a keyboard behind me. But yeah, like I said, I might change my mind in later when I suddenly starting to get good quickly. Then or at least achieve a level I see like, oh, this is fun. Oh, cool. I think like a lot of no, but I know Norwegian metal is actually famous, and like it's famous in the metalhead. Yeah, I've been to some of the concerts. They're awesome. Yeah, I kind of knew that. Mainly it's hip hop. That's where my main background is in. But I like to do a lot of fusion between punk, funk, um, some electro. What should I call it? Electro pump maybe, or more. I don't know what to even call it. But like I varied styles a lot. My formal like background is classical music and jazz. So yeah, I like basically everything. I also like heavy metal and just metal in general. It's just that I don't play it myself. But yeah, back to what I was supposed to do. Fuck. Yeah, exactly. Piano. I started playing. Like to be fair, like I only focus on one instrument at a time. So piano. I started to learn it in middle school, and I stopped like practicing in high school, somewhere in high school, and picked up guitar. I played guitar um, on and off until I went to the military. After military, I went into vocals and focused on that. And recently, like last summer, I started to play bass. But I go back and forth still, but I usually just focus on one. And even though like it sounds like I do a lot of music, I don't do a lot. Yeah, like I'm not good. Don't think I'm good just because I said all this. Like I'm not good. I know for a fact like I have a lot to improve, and I want to improve. It's just like I have no.
I don't feel like I can pursue this hobby until I have a stable job. Yeah, I remember when I played piano, it was like almost 10 hours too. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I thought I was talking to Solaris. What up, Asker? I didn't. Because, like, it doesn't say name, it's just, like, Steve messages. I didn't check. What is, like, what is a knight, to be fair? Yeah, sorry, dude. I just checked, like, I didn't even know. It sounded like something Solaris could ask. Yeah? Yeah, you fucking do. Solaris, like, you should be worried about it, in my opinion. You should. No, I'm not worried about it. It was just, like, Solaris trying to encourage me to aim higher. But I don't care about rating. It's more like I just essentially my goal is to be able to solve 3 out of 4 questions consistently on the contest. I think that's a good like benchmark for interviews. That like I'm prepared for basically. I can solve a medium. Oh really? Okay, then maybe I will aim for a knight. Really? Is that higher? Knight, Knight Templar, Knight Leetcode. Okay, I will aim for Knight then. What is that? Is it like 1,850? Okay, fair. I can aim. I can go for. Like my current goal is only 1,750, but like. Okay, it's. Okay, sure. I can aim to be a knight. Actually. Yeah, but. Yeah, and that's the reason I also have the Leetcode site, which is my main one. But what was I going to say? Do you like? Do I look like someone who plays music? Yeah, Solaris. I will actually show you. Especially when you talked about.
Like, oh, I.
Look at this man and tell me this doesn't look like someone who enjoys heavy metal. I think this man likes heavy metal, he just don't want to admit it. I can see you, I can imagine you headbanging. I don't know if your hair is long or not, but like, dude, all the heavy metal concerts I've been to, I see guys like you everywhere. Like, dude. Dude, have you seen heavy metal enthusiasts? They're all nerds. They're not like. Do you think fucking emo people listen to heavy metal? No, they listen to the sad punk shit. Yeah, dude, everyone is like, yeah, looks basically exactly like you. If I look more like a nerd than a metalist. But yeah, like what was I supposed to say? Yeah, like yeah, genuine metal, like people who listen to metal, dude, none of them look like what you would stereotypical would think. What's the average height in France? I would say 5'11" is average in Norway. What is 5'11"? Why do we use fucking feet 5'11" in centimeters? Yeah, you're exactly. You know, you're not. It's not. That's not short. Okay, now I find I'm 180, so apparently I'm 5'11". Fuck yeah, I didn't know. I just knew I was under 6 feet. That's the only thing I knew. I don't know how like this metric works. But yeah, the average height in Norway, I think it's like 181. But no one would like no one calls me short. It's just like my tallest friend might like even my tallest friend have never called me short. But to be fair, everyone is short compared to him. But yeah, I heard like Dutch is tallest, then Iceland, and then Norway. Average height, Norway. Yeah, you if you're 5'11", you're average. Really? Dude, I heard about it like, as a joke. I thought that was like a haha funny joke. Is it actually true? That like you need to be like is six like I don't know. I just think it's a little bit too I don't know. You motherfucker. I'm 5'11" but 6 on Tinder. That's how we like it. Okay, apparently. Damn, the Bosnia-Herzegovina. Okay, how is the statistics? Yeah, exactly. Students. This is a bad metric. Yeah, see, this is better. Yeah, I'm actually curious about it myself. Is it a country? No, it's just a fucking mountain range in Bosnia-Herzegovina. Or like, it's just a mountain range. It's not a country. That's actually interesting why they used that. Yeah, but apparently Montenegro. No, it's this. Okay, to be fair, I was mistaken. Then, oh, what does green mean? Ah, okay. So we should only check the green ones. So Netherlands is the tallest because these are not representative of the general population. Right, I got it. So Netherlands. It's slightly more like suspicious when it's self-reported. Yeah, Norway is second apparently. It's also self-reported, so it's suspicious. And that it's lower. Yeah. But what was I gonna say about like height? Fucking motherfucker. I was gonna say something. Yeah, like oh dude, I have a friend of me. I would check like how tall is 214 cent. I have a friend that's 7 feet. I have actually a friend who's 7 feet tall. Oh, that's dude. This motherfucker on 7. That's crazy. What are you talking about? Worried about inches somewhere else? I had no idea what you're talking about. Is like your like how long your fingers are, so you can type faster when you code. I'm also worried like my typing speed, like how long is the optimal compared to speed. But yeah, back to you're Asian, you should know. You're talking about my penis?
You want to see my penis? What the fuck, Asker? That's weird. This is the Leetcode stream, and you're talking about penises. That's a weird thing to do. What? I have no idea what this means. Hey, so why do you talk about my penis? Doesn't sound that straight if you talk about my penis. I like how you were worried that I want to show you my penis on stream. Never said anything. Okay, but I might put my dick in your mouth. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's too easy. You can't say this when we talk about the penis joke. It's you started. No, you fucking started. I'm not at fault there. You started. You said some weird shit. Yeah. But to be fair, like, this is your fault. Don't say like this sentence when you were talking about like penis jokes. That's your fault. This is where you mentioned about penis. You dirty man. Because I'm worried about the inches somewhere else. You're Asian. You should know what the fuck. I think don't don't turn it around on me. So Larus will be the judge. Did Axker start talking about penises before I did? I'm more worried about the inches somewhere else. So Larus, you be the judge. You be the judge. Do you think this sentence is referring to just height? And legs? Do we? I've never heard about that. Really? Like actually do short legs? Like oh. I didn't know this. But let's be honest. Let's be honest. That was not what you referred to. But I didn't know that was the reason to make them look short. But like. I don't know, man. Yeah, back to this. To be fair, like so I just started to think about it. I actually have short. I don't have short legs, but I have shorter legs compared to my body size. That's actually something I've noticed. That's actually funny. I didn't know that was an Asian thing. I appreciate the honesty, but I didn't know it either. I was like, what the fuck? But the reason like I'm tall is because I have a longer upper body. But like a lot of my friends who are my height or shorter have longer legs than me. So maybe you're saying something true. Like maybe that I didn't know. Yeah, caught in 4K. Yeah. Like I don't think I was like wondering if you could. Nah, you can't see it. Okay, I can try. Like you, if you guys can. You can see the ground. Like it doesn't matter. Like I don't know what I tried to show now. But at least I know for a fact my legs are comparatively short. Um, so yeah. But yeah. How the fuck do I debug? Oh, it started as Movember, if you heard about that. It's essentially a campaign. I think it's a German, like Movember. Yeah. It's like a yearly. During November, you don't yeah, you grow your mustache out, in support of um, it's like for mental health for men, and also like to ensure like people are more aware of cancer types that are more common among men. And after this November, I just haven't shaved. I haven't been out that much. I haven't touched grass, so and I don't care how I look regardless. But I think I'm gonna shave tomorrow. On Wednesday, I'm gonna meet some friends, and I don't want them to see me like looking like this. But normally I'm clean shaven. I'm not. It depends. I got lazy because like you can see it now because I only had the mustache for a while, man. Like I'm starting to get the beard back. Because I think I'm one of the few Chinese people in the world who can grow a beard. It's so weird. I have no idea where I got that genetic. Because like I have, before myself, I don't think I've seen like except from really old 80-year-old men. Maybe I see some Chinese dude with beard. I've never seen a young guy with beard. So like I don't know what happened. Or I've seen some few, but never like, yeah. Regardless, how the fuck do I debug this? What I could do is do a binary search. Like, it's. I can get the correct answer in 5, can't I? But it's bad. I don't want to do that way. Manual. Lol. It would be so fun if that were actually worked. Like, oh, let's just do the middle one. But then, no, I don't want to do it that way. I need to. Like,
know for a fact that I am thinking how many unique locations within the bounds. So no, now that would be even less. I was like, oh, maybe there are some. Just out of curiosity, like what would happen? Print len offset of and okay, to be fair, I would need that too. Print len offset of anti nodes. Fuck. That's not what I want. Fuck, I'm missing something then. Data should be unique, so it should be one of these, but we know already. I don't think it's 336. Where is it? Did I just misunderstand? Fuck. That's 336. I'm just fucking stupid. Why the fuck am I so stupid? Actually, that's... I don't... Okay. Why the fuck? I don't even need this shit. Yeah, I don't even need this. My fucking god, that's annoying. No, that was not correct. Why am I such a stupid piece of shit? Okay. How into resonant harmonics? Fuck, are you kidding me? Oh no, that's not bad. Oh no, that's not bad. Never mind. Yeah, because it's yeah. Oh, they use a new example. Okay, shouldn't be that bad. Now that. Why? But that confused me just because, like, when I saw on the leaderboard. Or stats, it was like, dude, this is like a very low completion rate. And if the thing I'm thinking, it's not that difficult to do, so it's like, okay, let's remove this. I most likely don't need this, but I will. I'll fucking remove it. Oh, and just out of curiosity. Motherfucker. Why am I stupid piece of shit? Fuck. Yeah, it's just like, instead of doing it like this, I just create new ones. Not that bad. Yeah. I feel that's too easy almost. call it? Resonant antinodes. We create for one direction. Okay. How do I like write it? Okay, first and second. Control find all of these equals to this. Awesome. And all of these equals to these. Then do the same for this. Oh. And for the anti-2, the second we stopped talking about penis, you guys just became quiet. Why? Okay, I'm not gonna drag that joke again, sorry. Right. Oh. Second, so is it actually this easy? Yeah, isn't this 29? 34, okay, I fucked up. I fucked up. Why did I fuck up? I don't want to manually test all of them. What if I don't do a set? Is that like magically turning to oh? Okay, where is my mistake? Fuck. I hate myself for doing this already, but so be it. They're essentially 11 and 10, 0, 1, 2, 3, and
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 4 is this one. So this will be sus. 5, 6, 7. Oh. Yeah, because that's actually true. 1 and 3. Fuck, am I really gonna do this shit? Oh, 1 and 3, it's counted twice. Dun 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 dun, doesn't matter. Okay, 1 and 3 is 3, I gotcha. 11, 10 is that one, I know for a fact. 3 and 4, 2 and 4. This one. And 2 and 2 is, yeah, I checked already. 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Got it. This is such a tedious way of doing things. Yep, 10 is there. 10 is like this one. Yeah. Fuck, why did I do it this way? I just fucking realized that I would just end up removing all of them. Because I don't even check which one I don't have. My fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Okay, let's do it this way then. I create a little helper. Yep. And I'll also create which is this one. Cool. How do I go to the there? Oh, backtrack. Why would I want to do that? And I need to import from collections, import default date, and then I create a little if I also make name equals to main. Oh, it's main. Is that correct? No, but it looked like it worked. Right. Let's do. I don't want to dict to fair. I actually just want matrix. And it should be sample ans. That looks like it's correct though. For chord and help. If
not equals to this. Print math. Yeah, this is not what I asked. Oh. Let's actually create a little bit of you fucker. Okay. Ah. But this one. I got 30. Wait, why? 29. If I don't use a set, I don't think that's the correct one. Regardless. Because okay, for a second, I have too few. That's my point. I have too few. But they're not. Wait, what's? Yeah, just oh, okay, no. It's yeah. I essentially just created a complete like exactly the same thing. That's what I have. I have 30. If math of x at least that's good to hear. Now I'm just like figuring out like I'm just debugging essentially. What the fuck? Is it reversed? Is it actually for E in range of math, for J in is equals to and IJ not in help. Boom, here we go. I will print temp 2. No, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? Why is there 110 of them? Oh, in. You motherfucker, what the fuck, man? What the what? ¿Qué pasa? No lo sé.
Pero 00 es en ¿qué pasa? And in help. ¿Qué pasa? Yeah, sí, Corco. I realized I started to speak Spanish again, sorry. This looks promising. That's exactly the... No, I have 9. Oh, I don't have 9. I know already which one these are. These are antennas that already exist. These are antennas that already exist. I call it now. 9, I get 11, yeah, 9 and 8. And probably this one then. No, not necessarily. Yeah, this should be. And these two are not counted for some reason. Yeah, I'm doing part 2. 3, 7. This is not counted. And 2 and 5, this is not counted. Why aren't they counted? Shouldn't they be counted? Okay, 9, 9, 8, 8, 3, 7. Is this one? Okay, let's do it like this. Oh, really? I can't. Ah, stupid shit. This, and this. 2 and 5 is this. And 1 and 8 is this. So these two are the one that's... But why wouldn't they be counted? That's the one that's confusing me. Like, what stops them from... Because why am I lacking those 5? Because I get 29 here. Which I will assume is incidentally the ones... Why the fuck are they not counted? Like, why aren't they counted? They should be counted. I see no reason why they wouldn't be counted. why aren't they counted? Do you guys like? Because I would rather it count too many than too few. What if I... Nah, that ain't true. That ain't true. Like, hypothetically, if I do something like this, just out of curiosity. This is tedious to do. Oh fuck, I regret my decision already. I regret all my decision. Yeah, that's what I'm checking out. I would assume so. I don't see like why this would not. What? Apparently this worked. I kinda agree with it. Yeah, I kinda agree with it. I see the issue. It was actually this. I'm just a stupid fuck. Let's make it slightly more pretty to look at. Because this looks horrible to look at. It still feels something's off. Okay, so apparently this worked. So if I do those for input, this seems awfully big. However, it might be correct. Fuck yeah, I'm just a dum-dum. Yeah, then I'm done with it wasn't the error, it was simply just like this was incorrect. It worked for part 1 because like chance. But apparently I did it. Oh, there was a while loop that fucked me up. Yeah, I see it now. It was just the while loops that were different. But still, I stand by the point that this wasn't that difficult. Like, compared to like, if you see the leaderboard or the stats, it's like, this is atrocious. Like I understand fewer people are doing it, but like, yeah, I just think this is. Oh, it's a reverse. I'm so fucking stupid. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I always thought it was. Yeah, this is the gold. This is silver. Okay, it makes sense now. That this has the fewest that did not complete all of them. And this makes more sense because this was bad. I'm just a stupid dum-dum. But yeah, great. Then I'm done with day 8. Oh no, I need to fix some... help. And also the helper. Yeah, now it's on the format I like. Yeah, nice, nice, nice. Fuck, I used so much more time than I expected on the, that's a new one. If it's easy, I would do it now. If not, I have an interview tomorrow, so I probably need to go to bed soon.
The specials, every pair of its nation contains two elements with different parity. You're given an area and where a chance to check the sub-array is special or not. That doesn't seem that bad. I feel like it's I would do this, create it into binary, because it doesn't matter if like it's, because the parity would be either true or false. It's like odd or even. Two and six are both even if every pair of its adjacent elements contains two numbers with different parity. I don't know how optimal this would be though. Because like, okay, what's the constraints? Ten, 50, let me see what. I think that should have a log of n time. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, n log of n time. It's not far from n square of n, but I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, n log of n time. I'm considering a sweep line. I just don't completely know how a sweep line on a binary would look like. I would imagine a sweep line on a binary, binary search might also, yeah, prefix. Well, okay, yeah, kinda. Oh yeah, push up on it's true if not special. Okay, let's just try it out and see if I remember. I'm probably gonna do it into the prefix sum, right? Yeah. I will accumulate. Is that how you do it? Okay, right. Accumulate.
Wasn't this the way I felt like that was something you did on the prefix? Is it this one? No, that's before. Ah, this document. Ah, oh yes, I'm dumb fuck. Obviously. Yeah. For Q in Q. Q queries. If prefix of Q2 minus prefix of Q. Sorry, 01. Why did I do it? I kind of just want to see like printed. Ten. No, this wasn't. Mm. Plus one. Shouldn't be that. Yeah, it shouldn't be like that. Let me see the prefix. Or was my idea correct actually? Okay, I'm just gonna try it out for num and nums. Num if num modulo 2, it means it's odd. So odd, we can say odd is num equals to 1, else num equals to -1. That didn't work as intended.
Okay, new list. Odd, even. Odd, even, append. Let's accumulate of odd, even. Dot 0 and that's okay. I think okay. I know I don't need to do it this way. I just need to like. I just want to see like have it as for debugging purposes. No. No. Oh. Boom. See, the debugging helped. Okay, if nums is I don't know why I wrote it like that. Return true. Why does this return true? Why did this happen? Oh, it's because it's on the end? Is that the issue? Oh, it's 0 to 1. I feel there's something here I'm doing wrong.
just testing it out. I don't think that's the issue. Yeah, exactly. This is not. No. It returns true. Which I kinda agree based on this. But I don't understand why this. It should be false. It should be 0. Yeah, why does this happen? Is it because it shouldn't be like this? It should be like. No, that doesn't matter. Okay, this worked though. Everything else worked. Why does it return true? I completely agree this is false. I completely think that's it should. Is it like. Oh fuck, that was not. Normally I dislike using ChatGPT for it. I just wanna know what is wrong with my code. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Now this is cleaner. Oh, it's n+1. Yeah, I knew it was something like that. Plus one. Yeah, this is cleaner code. Gracefully. Yeah, this is better. I completely agree. Anyway, regardless of the okay. It worked for this one, but it doesn't work. Do I need to do that? Oh, wait a second. With this solid, it shouldn't, but it would be fun if it did. It's still this one though. But is this an edge case or not? Okay, I will look at solutions now. I think I used way too much time. Counter. Fair. This is the this one essentially. I agree that. So they use a counter. I will actually the one's not. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah. This is where I did it incorrect. This is where I fucked up. Then it's different. If, yeah, to be about if qr0 equals to qr1 and append true, it is always true. Yeah. Oh fuck. What should I call it? Cur? I just call it cur. Yeah, it just this one. If cur equals to no what? Equals to q of 1 minus q of 0 hands upon true, else hands upon false. Oops.
fucking god. Let's just do it this way. N equals run of nums. If I see this was incorrect. Oh. But yeah. Yeah, nice. Like I said, I think I will end my stream here. Thanks everyone for joining. It's been awfully quiet. Have I turned off the sound? Thanks everyone for joining. It's been awfully quiet. Have I? Fuck, I hate my voice sometimes. Yeah, I think this is a good place to end, so thank you.